Up next, Sam and Kevin Ford discuss their plans for this season's Jeep TJ Rock Crawler. This Jeep started out as Kevin's personal project and has enlisted the help of Sam to team up and complete the build.
I got Kevin Ford from Lokar Performance Products back on set with us this season with a whole new project. If you remember, last year we did a 1968 Buick, his personal car, and we put a Lokar Performance Products LSX crate engine in it and made it look old school.
That's right. With our LS Classic stuff, it disguises that motor. Anybody that looks, they're like, oh wow, that sounds great for such an old motor. But it's not, right?
Yeah, and it makes it look different from all the other engine swaps because the LS engine is very popular today. Yeah. Everyone's putting them in everything. So when you can make it look different than everybody else and make it look period correct, makes it that much cooler.
Yeah, that's cool. And you know, we can do the same thing with this Jeep. You know, we don't want it to be too modern or too old, so we're going to come up with a new way to disguise that engine and have it look correct in this Jeep.
Yeah, because you were going to put a big block in here.
That's right.
And instead you're going to make one of your LS Classics big block looking LS's in here.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
That's going to be cool. Now tell us about the capability of this rock crawler.
It was always in my mind that I was going to put these Mickey Thompson 54-inch claws on it. When I revived this project, they came out with these Baja XS's. They even have these in a 58. It's like
it's ridiculous.
The tallest street legal DOT tire there is, and I was like, I have to have them.
Right.
I went with the 54s because the Jeep was already set up at this height. The goal of the whole thing in the beginning was to have everything on the factory chassis tucked up, nothing hanging below. And at the time, the trend was to have everything as low slung as you could. Over the time that I had it, I put floors in it. Roll cage, had friends helping me with that, and had some modifications. Beautiful. Yeah, the roll cage
very
came
good
out.
Job. The floor, they did a very good job with the floor. But it does look good having everything tucked up underneath the body.
Yeah.
Gives it a nice clean look.
It does. Unfortunately, because of that, I ended up raising the floor up, caused myself a whole lot of extra heartache and work.
But you know what, at the end of it, I think you're really going to like it and it's going to be well worth it. Tell us about the steering. Are you going to do four-wheel steering on this?
Yeah, that was one of the things that kind of led me down the path of taking longer than a quick project. So it's got the front and rear steer, Rockwell 2.5-ton axles. I upgraded them with the Overson stuff so that I could fit the Mickey Thompson wheels with the 8-lug and the F350 brakes. Overson makes a brake caliper for it too.
Yeah, very nice brake calipers.
Yes, it's billet steel.
So are those off-the-shelf rotors?
They are.
See, that saves you a lot of time and money. Anytime you guys can get stuff on your vehicle to where you can go off the shelf and get it from another model, it saves a lot of time and money.
Sure, and maintenance on it's easy. Brake pads are easy to get. You know, originally I had some custom-made 18-inch calipers, and it just wasn't going to work. I wanted to get it done. I didn't want to take another 15 or 16 years to do it.
Absolutely. And you took that 454 big block out, and we're going to be replacing it with the 454 LSX LS Classics engine, right?
That's right.
676 horsepower?
I think the crank power on it's 627 or something, but you know, we'll add some juice to it.
We'll
get it up there.
We're going to put the distributor, all the parts that we're going to make it look like an old school big block.
Yes, that's the goal. You know, after the Buick and driving it around, I had to have another one, and this was a perfect place to do it, and we could showcase the LS Classic product line.
Yep, and we can make it look old school and make more power and save weight doing it and have more room under the hood to put all our accessories and everything on there and make it really work.
Yeah, because I mean, we're going to have to cool this thing, got to get the radiator in there, all the fans, everything we need to keep this thing on the trail and reliable.
Now, anytime you guys are building a project like this one, there's going to be mock-up, you're going to build everything first, then you're going to tear it apart, right?
Yeah, you don't want to get in here, mount something, paint it, finish it, and then find out, oh, this doesn't fit. So we're going to have to go through the whole thing front to back. We're going to get the drivetrain all buttoned up. We're going to get the cooling system all buttoned up, get the electrical where we want it, and just make sure everything fits and works.
Yep, we're even going to tackle the fuel system. And anytime you guys are building a project like this and you think you got the whole thing planned out, that's great, but there's always going to be an obstacle you're going to come across where you got to rethink something and it's going to take a little bit more time.
That's right. So we'll just get this thing all mocked up. I'll take it back, do some more R&D, do a little bit of finish work, and bring it back and we can throw it together.
Can't wait.